It's kind of just a crazy time to be alive. And that's both good and potentially terrifying. It doesn't have to be, but nobody knows what's going to happen. It's a very pivotal time in our existence as a species on this here planet called Earth. And that's not something to be taken lightly. If you're a spiritual person, if you're in the new age circles or whatever, you might be aware of the idea, the notions of past civilizations and the fall, the collapse. Um, in contrast or compared to those, the ideas of past civilizations, we are living in the time that may or may not have caused the collapse, the total dysfunction of the ancient past. If you are someone who subscribes to the belief that there have indeed been past civilizations like I do, and that doesn't mean now is doom and gloom. In fact, we've never been as successful as we are as a people. So despite the chaos, despite the seemingly meaninglessness of existence, just live. The mind tends to get distracted and lock itself in a box, a mental prison when we're indoors, just because that's the nature of having four walls and a perceived notion of security and safety. Nobody's really safe, dude. Nobody's really secure, and nobody is in control. That's the sad part of our illusion that we call reality. Not one person is in control. That's a good thing. Not our president, not our prime ministers, not our governments, not whoever the heck. It's not one person. It's all of us. We're all potentially bad actors, and yet we're not. We're just people. It's people, all of us together, always that rule the world. It's always been us. Hence, divide and conquer the nations, borders, separation, languages, continents. I mean, it's not that deep, but some of these things are manufactured, like fears manufacture lack, manufacture scarcity, and some other things that are keeping us in quote control. It's just our fears, our projections, stuff that we have sort of grown, evolved past, and yet we refuse to move on as a people, as a species. I don't need to name these things. I'm sure we're all aware of how greedy, apathetic, and among other things, sinful people can be. Um, Seriously. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that we're all aware of it now more than ever, and we finally recognize ourselves as we really are. As opposed to the masks we put on, as opposed to the lies, the stories we tell that are not entirely true, not only to ourselves, but about ourselves to others. Our projections, the realities, the lies that we live are sometimes just that. It's time to face our truth, time to face our inner selves. That's all that is. That's all that's coming to light in this here chaotic time. The true nature of things, as it always is, as it always was, and hopefully won't be, but will. Like I would appreciate if people try to be honest and authentic to themselves. But at the same time, I suspect bad things are inbound, and I've been driving in this damn lot for 3 rounds now, and there's no parking space. Oh, found a parking spot. All right, I'll be back. So, we live in a chaotic time that's only about to get more chaotic. And, oh, hold on. Unless we simply ground ourselves into our own lives, into what makes us us, what sets us apart, so that we know that we aren't lost, so that we know that we are exactly where we're meant to be, right here, right now, in space and time. Because what's next can't be stopped, no matter what we do, no matter what opinions we have, no matter what you and I may or may not have to offer anyone. What's coming cannot be stopped. In the next 30 or so years, definitely in our lifetimes, the quality of the change that's going to overcome the current systems, the current world, the current governments, the current people, the current everything on this planet, the quality of that change is entirely up to us right here, right now, living as we do, that's going to shape the world tomorrow. It's not that deep. Honestly, it's common sense, and yet here I am. Been very stressed out the past, I guess, all of 2025 now, 6 months and counting. It's getting, I don't know, fun. It's getting fun if nothing else. Hmm. Oh, bless me. Honestly, the most important thing any of us can do right now in these changing, drastically, ever expanding, and collapsing times is to stay sane and to stay true to ourselves. We gotta stay true to who we are now as a people. Because, I mean, forget about politics, forget about technology, even forget about all the systemic changes that have been looming. Forget about all that, and you'll just see what's left is that people are tired. People are tired. We kind of want not only change, but we kind of want something that's fulfilling, that makes our lives, all of us, all our lives worth genuinely not only living but thriving in as we live. Take a look at Gen Z, take a look at my generation, take a look at honestly even millennials and Gen X. We've all been led down this bleak, sort of narrow minded, small thinking, small mindset, groupthink type of environment that we call society, and it's honestly not working out. I see a nice WRX. Anyway, it all works out. It always works out. That's the constant lesson that I'm taught by the forces of the universe of existence. So, to summarize, nobody's in control. Nobody ever has been in control, and nobody ever will be in control individually. Together, however, as a people, it's always been our responsibility as a culture, as a community, as a group of society, as humanity itself, to lead us to ourselves. We've been straying so far away from who we are, what we are, and why we are that we forgot our own essence. I mean, no shit happens. If you take away anything from this video, just take away this. You have the power to change your reality tomorrow, right here, right now, today. Maybe not all of you understand, but those who do, please take heed and have a good day.